So it's something I've learned years ago that have helped me many, many times throughout my journey so far. It's called the principle of reframing. Reframing is a success principle or a NLP, which is neuro linguistic programming protocol. And what it means is you take an event or thought or anything that comes up and you reposition it in your mind to change its meaning. So reframing an incident could mean, I'll give you an example from my personal experience. So about a year ago, I was fired from a job, and other people around me were completely distraught and felt bad for me. They were sad, worried about my well-being, etc. Understandably so, which is totally okay, and I appreciate that. But I was calm, unusually calm, and everybody else commented on that. Like, why are you so calm? Why do we care that you were fired more than you? And it was because of my approach, my mental approach to the incident of being let go from that job. I reframed it to where it was positive, not negative. They had it as a negative perception in their mind. I had it as a positive perception. They thought about it as loss, as loss, as just a hurtful event that would damage me, that would send me into ruin. I thought about it as a new beginning, a reawakening, a shaking of my foundation that I had gotten used to, the foundation of kind of complacency. I was doing well at the job. I was making, good money and all that stuff. But I had got comfortable. I was in my comfort zone. So, me thinking of it as a reawakening or a new beginning, or a opportunity for me to go do something else more fulfilling, and to get back focused on my purpose, which I had lost by being at that job. That's how I reframed it, and that's how I approached it in a positive way. So that allowed me to stay centered on the inside. It allowed me to stay peaceful about it. It allowed me to sit down and plan logically and not have negative emotion towards the people that did it, and also myself for the part I played in it. Because we always have some form of responsibility in anything that happens to us. So although I don't think it was fair that I was let go from that job, I did have some type of role in that event that happened. I've done this many times, reframing. I reframe when people say things that can be perceived as mean to me. I reframe broken relationships. If we separate, if it could be an intimate relationship, it could be a friend who does me wrong or something like that, I reframe it. What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? What good can be took from this? And if you look for it, it's always there. There's never an event you can't grow and learn from, which means there's never an event that you can't take positivity from. It's all in how you think. It's all how you reframe what goes on in your mind. Your world is really not out there. It's not out there. It's in here. This is your world. What's in here reflects out there. I'll give you an example of that too. if you put 10 people in the room and the same incident happens in the room, each person will experience a different incident from the same incident. How can that be? Because each person has a different world. The inner world is different, so it reflects different on the outside. It's all about perception. That's what reframing is. Changing your perception of a given event or thought. And guess who's in control of that perception at all times? You. Control your perception. Control your life. Reframing. Practice it. It works. I don't know how I could have gotten through life without it. Reframing. Change the perception. I love you. Bye.